It had.
I loved going to Wonderland, getting trashed, and then going to Coop,
falling asleep in your car,
going to the Coop to eat that breakfast bowl.
It had
being like, this is what life's about.
I remember your 50-50. Like there was a coin flip chance whether you slept in your car that era of your life.
You remember every single night just saying, "Nick, sleep on my couch." I have an apartment. And you're like, I'm going to sleep in the car. And then you're like, yeah, I'm not going to drive. Don't worry, I'm not going to drive.
Yeah, that's true. It was 50-50. Is he in the car or not? And then within that 50%, is he going to try and drive drunk to Baltimore? Or is he going to sleep? Is he going to sleep?
I didn't. I mean, to be completely fair, most of the time I did not actually drive drunk. And then one time I did, and well, I mean, multiple times I did, but that was because it was gotten to a point. Because I guess I drove drunk in Austin. Mm-hmm. I know it's drunk driving is such a weird thing because I feel like it's a thing a lot of people that do, and you shouldn't do it.
Of course,
I gotta stop doing it.
But then some people
you still do it?
I've been doing it.
Some people, yeah, some people never do it, and they treat it like it's this fucking like this horrific thing that you could do to drive drunk. Like they get really heated over the idea of somebody driving drunk.
I kind of get where they're coming from.
I get where they're coming from, but it's also too. It's like it's such a thing that because it's negligence. It's not like I'm going to drive drunk and run over a child. I mean, like nobody's planning that, and it's not like very few people sober make the decision to drive drunk. What happens is you get trashed. And then you're making all kinds of bad decisions.
Yeah.
Only one of them happens to be driving.
That's a really good
honestly, and this is
going
to sound pretty stupid, but it's very easy to drive drunk in New York City.
Yeah.
Because you never go over like 20 miles an hour. It's all surface streets.
A lot of stops.
Yeah, a lot of stops.
Mm-hmm. I would find it harder to drive high because when you're high, you want to get in a nice rhythm.
In high school, everyone.
I drove
driving
out of my
when I smoked
mind.
weed. When I smoked weed, I was a much worse driver. I would just blow through red lights constantly.
So much harder.
And I'd be like, dude, what is red? It's just all perception, man.
Yeah, in high school, everyone was like, yeah, it's like a fucking video game, dude. It's like Mario Kart. It's so hard
It's
to
so
drive
much
high.
worse. I don't know that it's worse, but honestly, I've probably driven drunk, I don't know, 3 or 4 times my whole life.
I drove on mushrooms pretty recently, and
respect.
I got a speeding camera ticket.
Most of that was in high school, by the way, driving drunk.
Oh, I've been bringing it back, dude. Mid-30s.
Yeah, well, I remember when I...